You are watching Digital Disruptors. I'm Kalpana Singhal, founder and CEO CXO TV from Techplus Media Group. Today we have Manish Chandegara, Group CIO, CERA Sanitaryware, as our guest. Manish is a digital business transformation enthusiast who has helped companies transform by adopting disruptive digital innovation. With an overall IT leadership experience of 20 years, he comes with proven expertise in driving digital strategy, IT operations, infrastructure, security, and IT applications. A warm welcome to you, Manish.
Thank you, Kalpana. Thank you.
So, Manish, you have spent more than 2 decades in information technology. Please tell us about your journey so far.
My digital journey is very different. Very heterogeneous, I would say, because I started with the HP Hewlett Packards, and then moved to IBM, then Adani Group, in a corporate. Then Magna is a Canadian-based MNC. Then NDDB is a National Dairy Development Board, is a semi-government body. Then after I moved to Aditya Birla Group, I was heading business over there. I was a CIO as CISO in Aditya Birla Group for one of the business for insulator. And then now I moved to CERA Group as a group CIO over here. And so far so good. It's a very learning phase, I would say. Um, Many new technologies I learn a lot. I implemented many technologies, and all the time I always choose the latest technology, new tools. I mean, New way, and keeping trust on the technology. That is what I believe in a digital journey.
What are the current industry trends and why it has become imperative for organizations to become digital?
See, the current market trend is industry trend is to go for the digitalizations, because nowadays manpower cost is become day by day costlier and costlier. Second thing is people want fastest result, fastest progress, quick result. So this all lead you to the digital journey, where the IT can be a enabler, IT can be a leading into this, and IT will help you to growing ahead.
So, how are you driving your broad digital vision of Sarah, where technology is driving more of the business?
See, in CERA, we have 3D printers, we have a SAP as a ERP implemented, we have automations, many automation tools already implemented. We believe here, we worked as a technology enablers. So in every production phase, we used to use some new technologies like recently also, I have implemented C4C, like it's a cloud for customer, is a tool for my sales teams. So that's a new thing come up over here. So like that, we always believe in new things in a market, new technology, and I would say my management are always supporting me to go for a new technology things to be adopted in my business. They help us, they support us to go ahead with more digitalizations.
So, as you rightly said, it also completely depends on the OEM. So, while planning any technology initiative, what capabilities you consider that enable you selecting the right technology vendor and solution provider for executing your project?
So my technical partner must be capable enough. They have a end-to-end hands-on experience on a things which I am going to implement. They must have done at least good, teamwork, good back-end job to be done, like preparation of the projects, the timeline, milestone, and everything has to be in a proper manner. Where I would say the normal thing is normally any digital project you could not get it done in a day or two. It's required a few timeline to get it done. So all the timeline should have with the proper ownership from my technical partner as well as my business team. So both the team has to work together, handshaking and getting done. Each and every step there should be a checklist. There should be a verification process from my end where the team has done this. Okay, fine. So business team has to accept that yes, this has been done. So as well, technical team also be in a shape that they could go for if there any little bit minor changes, that could be in position to accept it and helping to business team for a go ahead. Because many time it is happened that whatever things you are putting in a blueprint could not be happen while you go for a live, because while you're working on paper that could be seeing easy or goody goody, but when you come to the on ground and when you are trying to make a thing possible, so it's happened that a few things, few logic may not work, because every company, every productions, every teams, there are few people which has their own mindset. So coming together and keep all the guys in a single line, single page or single word is not an easy task.
Yeah, sure, sure. So, how do you see IT agenda changing for 2022 and 23, and what changes do you see in IT agenda post pandemic?
Yeah. See, in the last 2 3 years, what I observe is there was a big change. There is a pandemic called Corona. Everybody has faced this. Everybody is just passed through it. So before 2019, December 2019, I would say specifically, people was working with some different mindset. Everybody has some mindset like people have to work from office only. They need a good infrastructure, they need a good surrounding, need a full supports, everybody in a walk through or a call through kind of a pattern. But after COVID, the entire scenario has been changed. Now the work from office has been changed to work from home, and now the new era has come, that is a work from anywhere, not the home. It is now work from anywhere. So
Anyway, right.
yeah, so work from anywhere is a technology enabler, I would say, because it is open a third eye of IT field, IT people, where IT has to support a people where they are in a bedroom, they are in a balcony, they are sitting in a drawing room, they are in a movie, seeing movie, and they are doing work. I'm just giving example. They are at the farmhouse, they are on weekends, whenever they are, they should be in a connect. They should be in a circle of, connect circle. So this is a work from anywhere concept, where no office going requirement, no timing fix required. You can work anytime. We need a result. We need work to be get it done. That's the message we received from the management. So to enable all these, we have to make a lots of changes, lots of facility to the employee, like good and healthy bandwidth to the premises where he's sitting, where he's going, network reachability, mobile reachability, mobility of the devices. Then the next thing come is a security. So it's okay, people can go and work from anywhere, but we also need to think about the data security and the cyber security point also, because if the people is trying to access my company data from the open network, so there are chance that data can be hacked or can be stolen by some of the hacker, and that can be become a big threat to my company. So I have to think in that prospect also. I have to not only provide him a good bandwidth or healthy bandwidth. As I told, healthy bandwidth means the bandwidth, the network has to be well secured, well encrypted, so no one then the person who was allowed to connect people can come to the my network. So that was really very much required, I would say. The very first is required. So secure network connectivity, VPN connectivity, and then the another thing come is a two-way dual factor authentication, multi-factor authentications, where token, previously we used to have small hardware devices where you press it and you got some digit, some number. So that number you have to put into your login.
Yeah.
So we used to have a, graphical token. You sometimes you are going to Google, and if they feel you are doing some different place or different location, they give you some image, and they ask you to check other are you human or
A
robot.
robot. Yeah.
So this is a pattern. So it is now improved to dual factor authentication, where not only the password but multi-layer password is come in a picture. Like your mobile having applications called authenticator. So like Microsoft having, Google having, and so many other good companies having a authenticator tool that's having a logic. It's a logic. So those logic has to be incorporated with your systems. So whenever you are login, if somebody knows your password, even they know your password, they could not able to log in, because they must have a devices who has a authenticator to be enabled. So when you are login, they will ask you the key for a login. So that key is changing every second of 30 seconds or 1 minute, like that. So that's make you more strong and more secure while you're working on a working from anywhere, I would say. Correct. So these all are new technology come up. Yes, those technologies are already there, but people are not taking seriously or not taking implemented.
Yeah, absolutely. So pandemic has actually forced everyone to rethink the cloud strategy.
Yes.
So what are the new trends emerging in the cloud computing today to support a digital transformation according to you?
But now people believe in a hybrid cloud, because on-prem cloud or only cloud is not possible in days, because there are many technologies, many tools available in a market. If you go for a full-fledged techno enabler company or a digital enabler company, then you have to go with the hybrid concept only, wherein your few tools are available on only clouds, few tools are available in a on-prem cloud, or few tools available in a only premises. Mix and match of all this technology is called a hybrid.
So what is hybrid IT, and what are the visibility, control, and security challenges in hybrid IT environment? Maybe how are organizations managing the multi-cloud demand today? If you can throw some light.
There are two available in a market, is called XDR, EDR, MDR, NDR. These tools help you to protect your endpoint, your data entry point, I would say your laptop, your desktop, where this tool is sitting in your machines, and that makes secure your path towards your laptop, desktop, towards cloud. And there are also many tools available in a market which we are calling as a SIEM tool. So those tools sitting in a cloud, they're making handshake between your all the hybrid public private cloud, and make the your data path secure, so no one can access your data in an encrypted manner.
So, in case still a disaster happens, so what is your opinion on the current structure, roles and responsibilities, and KPIs designed for the BCP and DR in an organization? And do you expect any changes required in today's digital era?
Yes, for BCP and DR, I would suggest few change in current things, because currently, in a traditional way, people used to put on premises data center, and there will be different geographical locations, one more data center as a DR. First we are talking with the DR only, then I will come to the BCP. So that traditional way need to be changed. Any geographical location can be damaged, can be destroyed. So I would suggest that we should have a backup or a DR site on a cloud, which is in a 24/7 replication manner. So your data will be safe on a cloud, and whenever you want to access your data with the following encryptions and the proper password and username policies, you can easily get your data into the place. In today's scenario, we cannot accept, we cannot agree with that. So we have to think in such manner where if tomorrow my entire data center get destroyed, my whole work, my whole applications, my whole ARP, my whole user has to be in a workable conditions. Now I'm not saying in a full place, but in workable conditions, in a different place, in a different locations, with the same data, with the same environment. So that is called a BCP. It's a business continuity plan, where your one plant is destroyed, your major plant is destroyed, the other plant can be easily get the data, get the ERP and everything. So if anything happened to this plant or this data center, that thing, taken the place, and your work not suffer, your production will not suffer. However, if the plant is destroyed, definitely production is impact, but you can get it recover with the help of another plant productions.
Yeah. So apart from the vendors or the way you said technology partners, so with digitalization, there's emerged a huge skill gap also. So according to you, how business executives can address this challenge to become digital champion in their organization?
See, skill gap is always there in IT, because in IT there is a everyday new technology come up. So you need to keep update yourself as well as your team to become a technical enabler or technical leader. So I would say that in your KRA, in your team points, I would say one point should be there, that every your teammate, your every team member has to get at least one training in a 1 quarter. He need to be updated all the time. He need to give even I suggest that every technical fellow has to give at least 1 hour, in a week for his technical expansions. The better, the bigger time he provide, or the more time he provide to his technical capability to be sharpened, the more technical he can become. Like, this is a must for every IT professionals. Everybody has to learn, everybody has to keep learning, to be a step up and to be in line with the new technology and new things to become up.
So last but not the least, what advice or message you would like to give to new budding CIOs?
See, it's nothing. I mean, all the people are nowadays very techno savvy. So, but I would just suggest one thing, that keep yourself technically upgrade all the times. Whenever you go time, just go to the technical blogs, technical sites, and try to see what's new come up in a market and how the technology is going to be driven. Not but today, but also in a future, what is going to be happen and what is going to be happen and what currently happening in surrounding to you. Keep your eyes open, always see what happening into the technical era. So that make you help to become a step ahead to your competitor, and also be a expert into your domain.
For more updates from CXO TV, please like and subscribe to our channel.